RC.
Upgrading the Spur gear and the Traxxas XMaxx.
And we're starting right now. Welcome back. My name's Dylan.
And I'm Calvin, and on this channel we do all things RC. So if you're new around here, consider subscribing.
And we're upgrading to the Radian Racing Hardened Steel 54-tooth main Spur gear.
There will be a link in the description. So the tools needed for this job are the 1.5, the 2.0, and the 2.5 millimeter hex bits. So we'll be removing this plate here with 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and this plate here with 1 and 2 screws. So a little while back we upgraded the ESC to the Hobbywing Max 6 in the Traxxas XMaxx, and there'll be a card here showing the install or calibration if you're interested in that. Now what that did was, obviously that's an awesome ESC in our opinion. It actually makes this 6S XMaxx 8S capable. Now we've never run it on 8S simply because just because the ESC is upgraded doesn't mean the rest of the components are upgraded to handle that much power. Part of the reason that the Spur gear has been chewed out.
There's 2 long ones in here and 2 short ones.
Do yourself a favor, grab one of these little magnetic pencil things. It's going to make things a lot easier for picking up drop screws. We'll put a link for that in the description below as well. So remember too also guys, you can take apart all this brace here to get easier access, but it isn't necessary. Once that's done, you can remove the pinion.
This fits the stock XMaxx, eRevo 2.0, and the Traxxas X01.
So there's the pinion gear out. Don't lose your little grub screw. What I like to do is just put it back in here lightly so you don't lose it. Now once the pinion's out, you can pop the entire slipper clutch assembly like so. Now you can see why we're replacing it. The teeth on here are shredded, and in fact there's still some pieces of shredded plastic in here. So of course once you guys have this out, you might as well check and clean your bearings. Next, take off stock Spur gear with these 3 screws. The new Spur gear comes with 3 new screws.
Right there.
Just clean this up a bit. You can also take this nut out and to redo your entire slipper clutch assembly, but this one's in really good shape still, and that's not the issue. The bearings seem pretty good, so all we are going to do to the bearings is just grab a little high-speed bearing oil.
There's the new Hardened Steel 54-tooth main Spur gear. And Radian Racing.
That's right. So, well, it's actually, you know what? This is actually hot racing. Let me try. The company we got it from is Hardened or Radian Racing, but it's actually a hot racing part. And 54 tooth is exactly the same as the stock. So this is not a gear up or anything, this is just replacing the Spur gear. So this is very simple.
From plastic to metal.
Now, if you guys actually want to see a slipper clutch maintenance or repair, let us know in the comments below and we'll try to make a video about that. Pay attention to how this actually goes on too. It should fit like so. Right? Not this way, obviously. It actually fits. And this has little matching grooves. So it's actually really easy. Next, because this is metal screws, you want Loctite, a little bit of Loctite on every screw. Not over tight, just nice and snug. Done. Very simple procedure. Now we're just going to put everything back together, but while we've got this open, we're going to clean this out in here. Don't forget your other bearing. And put it back in the slot. Pretty easy on the XMaxx because it has slots all made for everything. Pinion gear going back on. Obviously lining it up. The other nice thing about the XMaxx is that it has preset gear meshing, so there's not a whole lot to worry about there as well. Again, your grub screw for that needs some Loctite. All set. Put your plate covers back on.
Here.
And that's it, guys. So there's another RC upgrade. The Traxxas XMaxx now has a new Spur gear. Watch out for future videos when we get out and try it.
So, if this video was helpful, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Until next time,
get out and play. See you guys later.